I would like to take this opportunity to express my sincere thanks and gratitude to Most Venerable Professor Pradam Wajra Pandit, Director of Mahacharan Kanraj Vidyalaya University, for giving me this opportunity to present my own culture and tradition at the 134th anniversary of the establishment of the Mahacharan Kanraj Vidyalaya University. My sincere respects are due to Most Venerable Associate Professor Pratep Pavaramedi, Vice Rector for Administration. My sincere respects are also due to Most Venerable Pratep Pedi, Vice Rector for Student Affairs, and my sincere respect are due to Most Venerable Soai, Vice Rector for International Relations Division. The topic I have selected to present at this auspicious occasion is entitled with the history of Buddhist culture, tradition in the Sitang Hill texts of Bangladesh. CST or Sitang Hill texts of Bangladesh is comprises of 3 districts. They are Rangamati, Khagrachari, and the Bandaban. The land of CST covered with 13,295 square kilometers or 5,133 square miles. Rangamati district is located in the middle, while Khagrachari district is bordered with India, and Bandaban district is demarcated by the Rakhine state of Myanmar. There are 13 tribes in the CST that currently living, and they are the indigenous tribes that have been living since the British colonization of Indian subcontinent. Of course, at the time, CST was under Indian subcontinent. Buddhism in CST was first introduced by an Arakani Buddhist monk known as Sarameda Mahatera. He was the first Sangharaja in Sitang Hill texts of Bangladesh that was appointed by Chakma Queen Kalandirani. Currently, there are 2 groups of monks that living in CST under the umbrella of Theravada Buddhism. They are Bana Sangha and Parvata Bhikkhu Sangha. Bana Sangha was established by late Most Venerable Sadhanananda Mahatera, also known as Banavante, and Parvata Bhikkhu Sangha was established by Most Venerable late Agravamsa Mahatera. He was the members of 6 Buddhist synod in Myanmar, and he was honored with the highest honorary title Saddhamma Jyotika Darja by the Myanmar government. In Chittagong Hill Texts of Bangladesh, under the umbrella of Parvata Bhikkhu Sangha, there are three prominent monks: Most Venerable Pagdananda Mahatera, Most Venerable Bhimotisha Mahatera, and Most Venerable late Upayajuta Mahatera, who served the society immensely. They established educational institutions, orphanages, in order to help the underprivileged children and orphans. In CST, there are 3 Buddhist kings and 3 districts, as I mentioned, 3 districts controlled by 3 Buddhist kings. Khagrachuri district is controlled by Mong Raja or Mong Circle. Rangamati district is controlled by Chakma Raja or Sakma Circle. And the Bandaman district is controlled by Bumang Raja or Bumang Circle. Of course, the kings in my country, in the CST of the Bangladesh, has no power as the Buddhist king of other countries like Thailand and Bhutan. The king in CST, they have to work under the government. Now, if we talk about the Sangha activities, the Sangha activities comprises of the educational development, cultural development, Pali teaching, Dhamma book publishing, teaching meditation, and other social activities. So talking about the educational development, as I mentioned earlier, the prominent social worker monks, they establish orphanages, they establish social institutions, they establish educational institutions in order to help the underprivileged children and the people. They also provide a scholarship to the underprivileged children and orphanages on the meritorious basis. For the cultural development, so we can see that the cultural development through Buddhist ceremonies. There are 4 Buddhist ceremonies: Lantern Festival, Water Festival, Flower Releasing Festival, and Katina ceremony. For the Lantern Festival, it starts or it takes place end of the rainy retreat or Opansa. So many people, they make lantern and release them on the sky, believing that this festival will bring more merits to themselves and to their home. Then we have the water festival. This water festival relates with the Myanmar culture and tradition. There are Myanmar groups we call the Marma. They belongs to Myanmar communities. So this water festival generally take place during the Songkran. We call the Songkran. There are two groups of people. One group is ladies, one group gents, and they bring bucket of the water gun, and throw each other. And we have also another festival we call the flower releasing festival. This also takes place during the Songkran. We call the Lot. In Thailand, if we see this culture, we call it here. They call it Loi Kratong. In Thailand, I saw that the people they release flowers, decorated flowers, in the pond. But in my country, we release flower on the currents of the river. So believing that releasing this flower will take away our bad luck and all the sins, all the wrong activities away from us, and we will be lucky, and luck will be come back to us. Then finally we have the Chivara Dana or Katina festival. Katina Dana. So the Katina Dana is one of the most important festival in our society, believing that this Katina Dana bring more merits than any dana, any donation. Many women, at least 20, 50 and hundreds, they gather together, and sometimes they make the Katina Chivara by themselves. So everything they done have to done within 24 hours. Then after making the Katina Chivara within 24 hours, and they donate it to a qualified monk. Of course, the monk has to be especially meditation monk who has advanced in meditation and practice. Then finally we have the meditation. So we call the discipline is the blood of the Buddhist dispensation. We all believe that. And we have another important point is that meditation is, I believe, that backbone of Buddhism, because without cultivation of mind, so Buddhism cannot be continued. Therefore, the daily meditation is a part of our culture. At least 5 minutes, the people in GSC they practice meditation. Finally, I have been living in Thailand and learning from Thai universities. Also at the same time, I am learning from Thai culture and tradition. I hope with this knowledge, I will serve my society for the further propagation of Buddhism in my own society and the society of the others. Thank you very much for the opportunity.